The reigning champion of Premier League, Manchester City is in trouble once again, and this time there could be consequences. The Premier League has accused Manchester City of more than 100 financial rule violations, including failing to provide accurate financial information that gives a true and fair view of the club's financial position from 2009 to 2018 after almost 4 years long investigation. If we have to sum up the situation, then we can say that the financial rules require a club to spend only what it earns. But there is always a potential loophole in the rules, and in this case, there are two. A club can either potentially inflate its earnings or reduce the spending on papers to stay in compliance. And that is exactly what the Premier League is alleging in this case against Manchester City. The highest authority of the English Football League system has accused the two-time FA Cup winner and six times Premier League champions since 2008 of hiding the financial remunerations that were made to one of their managers over a 4-year period. The suggestion is that there was a secret contract, so one of the managers was getting paid much more than officially stated. The Premier League also alleged that Man City didn't comply with UEFA's financial fair play rules over a 5-year period and have not fully cooperated with Premier League's investigation. The case has been given to an independent commission for further hearings that will remain confidential. It means we will find what happens next only when the commission has come to a decision. The Daily Mail has reported that the club has hired famous Lord Panic to defend their side in front of the independent panel. Lord Panic represented former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson in the famous Partygate case. The independent commission will have members chosen by the Premier League's judicial panel. The possible punishments that the independent commission can impose on the club are: suspend the club from playing league matches, points deduction from the current season that will be applied to the future seasons, recommend to the board that league matches be replayed, recommend to the board that the league expels the respondent club, order compensation, cancel or refuse registration of players, conditional punishment, order the club to pay costs, make such other orders as it thinks fit. While I do not think the league will be suspending the club, all others are possible in this case and can have a huge negative impact on ex and current players. The club will have the option to appeal the judgment in front of another independent appeal panel, but they cannot take this case to the Court of Arbitration for Sport. This is not the first time the club has come under the hot radar. In 2020, the Union of European Football Associations, the highest governing body of football in Europe, investigated the club for wrongdoings and banned it from European competition for 2 seasons with a fine of 30 million euro. But at that time, the club challenged the decision in the Court of Arbitration for Sport and was able to prove that most of the alleged breaches were time barred and UEFA cannot do anything about them, and the decision was overturned. The Premier League is not bound by the timeline, so that defense card is not going to work this time. Also, UEFA has many other restrictions, like the evidence cannot be more than 5 years older and the source of evidence has to be the legitimate one. The Premier League does not uphold either of those limitations. As long as the evidence is valid and concerned, it's admissible, although can be challenged on the grounds of credibility. Both the investigations were initiated after the Portuguese computer hacker Rui Pinto's work was reported in a German outlet. Rui hacked into the email accounts of various football clubs and agents 5 years ago and leaked confidential information. But this case is not that simple. Apart from the consequences for the club, players, both ex and current, the case also presents crucial diplomatic concerns. Manchester City has been owned by an Abu Dhabi-based Abu Dhabi United Group Investment and Development Limited since September 2008. The real owner behind this name is Mansour bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the Deputy Prime Minister of UAE and the brother of the ruler of Abu Dhabi. Since the Gulf ownership, the club has gone through an impressive journey, making it the most successful and free-spending teams in international football. The club has been continuously obtaining the world's best football players and winning trophies. So any negative judgment will not only harm the club's interest but also the interest of a member of Abu Dhabi ruling family. No hearing date has been set yet, and given the timeline, this case can go on for a long time, possibly years. The club has reassured all its stakeholders, including players, that the club welcomes the review of the matter by an independent commission to impartially consider the comprehensive body of irrefutable evidence that exists in support of its position and looks forward to the matter being put to rest for once and all. Until then, all the thoughts and discussions are going to be just speculations, and that includes the future of club stars Haaland, Alvarez, and Riyadh, who were looking at a bright future otherwise.